So there is a wisp mother. Yeah. 2 feet down there she is. Okay, let's go get that wisp mother now. There she is.
Inhumane Shooter bot. Said Inhumane Shooter is now live, streaming the Elder Scrolls Online Sunday evening adventuring in Greenshade with Rabbit Ann Skydancer. Come watch the adventure episode 239.
I need that one down, so let's head this way. Should be something going on here. Okay, let's get the chair in. So situated. There we go. Yeah. Aha, there it is. I knew I heard something there, right? Okay. So, let's, ooh, that's not nice. Get out of there, go. Alright, let's see, go right here.
There you are. I felt embarrassed at my cowardice sending you back after this thing after I'd fled. I thought I'd come to help you avenge my companions.
It's done, the Wisp Mother is dead.
You did it? You must be stronger than you look. Thank you for avenging my hunting party and making the area safer for all. I don't have much, but take this as my thanks to you.
Okay, complete this quest. Okay. So, as we look at our map, we... Okay, looking to see what is still in the area that we need to take care of, and I'll work toward the next part. Okay, we got Leonardo above here we can talk with. So as we peruse the area, we'll be finding quest givers, which is a good thing, to complete the questing.
That troll can't have gone far. Damn troll, got away again.
Alright, we're going to track a troll here, it sounds like.
You really got yourself in it this time, Ladronor.
What's this about a troll?
I'm a member of the Hounds. Maybe you heard of us? Sport hunters mainly, although sometimes people hire us to do the occasional good deed. Like killing a troll that's been terrorizing other hunters. Unfortunately, the troll got the better of me.
Maybe I can help kill the troll.
It won't be easy, but you look like you can handle yourself. Do you know how to track? Crouch low to the ground and look carefully. You'll see signs of the troll's passing. Track it and kill it.
Alright, I'll do my best. Okay. So we're going to track the troll. Let's get over here where we can see and crouch down. We found troll track. Gotta stay down low to follow the troll tracks. And once we get rid of Mr. Troll, we'll go off and do something else. It's hard to tell where this troll went, really, so we'll see if we can find it. I can see the trail way out through there, so it's not too confusing. If I wasn't tracking this troll, we would be killing lots of things here, I can see. But tracking trolls is the adventure right now. Okay. skeever sleeping. Okay. He is here somewhere. There he is. So we can kill these little skeevers here. Alright, we know where the troll is at, so we can kill these skeevers, and then we'll go kill the troll. And right here's the troll that we had to track. And he walked out of our ultimate. I mean our proccing of our armor. We got him back in now. Alright, so we took care of Mr. Troll. Leonardo should be back here somewhere. As we travel back to him, now we can take care of some of the things we find. And work our way back to him. Stupid bear. There we go. And we didn't melt the bear. The bear melted. Like I said, that bear melted. Okay, let's see. There we go. See if we get anything good out of this. Nothing worth picking up really. That's okay. It's all those bees we were messing with, so let's have a bee out here and take care of them. Okay. We'll be right there, Leonardo. As soon as we be out here and get rid of the bees. We have a beef. Alright, armor's at 46. Okay. So, we completed fixing our light armor, and here he is, and we just completed his quest.
You're alive? Does that mean... Did you kill the troll?
Here's the troll's arm as proof, like of killing him.
Couldn't have lived with myself if it had killed you. You'd make a pretty good hound, you know. Thanks.
Oh, hate this
Legend
quest.
in the hounds is that there was a wood elf named Horace who was the best tracker there ever was. I think you might be in competition for the title now.
Who's Horace?
The legendary hound. He's obsessed with this mythical cinch, and his hunting companions never return. I heard he was near Veront Morass.
Goodbye. So. Okay, so as we go toward the marker, with the marker, well, I know it's got to be this way. Alright, we're going to go for that lore book that we know is down here. Have to look and see how we can get around. It does seem to be maybe down there along the edge of the water. It's not what I intended to do, but things sometimes don't work the way we want them to, so we're going to have to take a little bit of time to get rid of this guy. Fill off the wall, that kind of is a sticking thing to do. There we go. Alright, let's add the music factor to the channel. Alright. Kill this guy as well. Alrighty, let's see how this goes. We can kill this guy. Alright. So let's see, the tip of the day is to make gold. Easiest way in the game to do that is by doing your daily writs, and at that point you will receive items and gold as a reward. Lots of that stuff can be sold in the items you receive that's not worth deconning if you are a crafter. Otherwise, everything that you'll receive you can sell if it's not something you need. Doing daily writs, I receive somewhere around 79,000 gold every day. Okay, what invasion?
See the spriggans and lurches everywhere? They feel it. The coming invasion. Danger. I am the last priest of the Wooded Eye. We were charged with protecting this grove, but the wards have failed. We have failed.
You have failed. What happened to the wards?
Intruders. Greed for power. Broke the wards and attacked my fellow priests. I can't defend against the coming Daedric invasion alone. I need your help restoring the wardstones while I complete the warding spell, or Daedra will overrun this place.
Okay, where are the ward stones?
They're on the high ground surrounding the grove. There are 3 of them. Please, hurry.
3 ward stones. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
The wardstones surround the grove. They are powered by magicka.
Who are you?
I'm a priest of the Wooded Eye. The last priest. Look at things. Can't say I'm happy about it.
How did this grove get here?
Get here? It's always been here.
Okay.
How to explain? It
That's a good
exists,
answer.
but to most people,
It's
it
always
blends
been here.
seamlessly into the forest.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
You
didn't
can't
know
see
it
it
was
unless
always
you're
there.
woven into the walls, or you figure out a way to break them.
What will restoring the wards do?
They'll make this grove once again invisible to all except those who know where to look, or who are woven into the warding.
Alrighty, where are the invaders that you mentioned?
Them. One of them looked like he'd seen livelier days. The other just looked shifty. Both Altman, I think.
Both Altmer, so we got some L's. Alrighty, goodbye. Alright, so we are going to do some ward stones, which means we get to play with a lot of lurchers. Not a big deal. I like to kill lurchers. Here's one. I'll kill him off. And this is not too taxing for her, so I think the ward stone's up there, so it's okay. We'll work our way, and then we got a Spriggan and a bat or an imp, something like that. Looks like it. There we go. Get that? Yeah, I can now. Let's collect that runestone. Okay, so key thing is if you use a pet, and I really used to not think it did work very well, but it does, you can use your Y key to command the pet to attack something. Like here, I just told him to go get that guy out there. So he's going for it, and I can take this one. And we'll send him back out there. Which is not too bad. Now we can got our warding stone here. We just activated it or deactivated. Now the next one is this direction. So we're just running through the swamp here, taking care of the wardstones. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hey, Behringer, how are you, buddy? Hope you're having a great day. We are in Greenshade today, working on getting rid of the bad things so we can get to all of these warding stones. I hope that you guys are enjoying what we're doing and how I've set the stream. The audio of the game is mixed just about lower than the music. And that was a deliberate change that we set it to, because I don't know how many people that watch streams are aware Twitch implemented a new policy back in November that they ask streamers not to stream any kind of in-game music because some of it's copyrighted. And what that means is, if it is, then you're going to get your stream taken down. You won't have any audio. So it's just easier not to do that. And there is also what's called NCS music, which is non-copyrighted songs and sounds. So we are able to use that in our stream. And I'm using Harris Heller, which is kind of a nice mellow music. Not too crazy, but gives us something in the background to listen to when the battles and stuff aren't going on. We have also went back to reading the content and letting the guy say his content, so I think that may take a little bit longer to do quests, but it's a little more enjoyable, I feel. I don't know what you guys think, but I need opinions from the viewers. If you do or do not like content being read, what I mean by that is when I talk to someone, they talk and then I'll answer with the reply. So that is the next thing I'm working toward finding out from you guys. We want to make the stream pleasant, enjoyable to every one of our viewers, because as I say all the time, this is your guys' stream, not mine. I do this because I enjoy the game and I want to help people that are new players, existing players, enjoy the content of the game and be more successful. If you can't enjoy a game, why would you even play it? I mean, there's things I can't do in this game that I wish I could. Trials are one of those. I stink at one-man trial. I go to different areas, like in Rothgar. I have tried Maelstrom Arena several times. I made it to the last boss once, but I've never been able to complete it. So that's just one of the issues there. Okay. But it's there's the stone that we're working toward, the war stone. Now, as far as I'm concerned, these imps are you should, yes, you are getting Fighters Guild points for them. I was like, man, you should get Fighters Guild for those imps. They are part of the Daedric persuasion of creatures. Key thing, any Daedric creature you kill is going to result in your ability to, well, you gotta watch her kill him off. It's going to result in the ability to increase your fighter skill. Fighter skill needs to be increased at times. Now we need to increase Undaunted with several of these characters, and the only way is Undaunted pledges and group dungeons and things. So we are going to have to start doing our Undaunted pledges again. Alright, let's talk to this little guy after we get his orders on. Alright, there he is.
Too close. They nearly had us that time.
Orthan Nair. Orthan Nair.
We need to investigate Elmiris.
Elmiris. Elmiris?
Ah, yes.
Oh, we know who this is.
This grove exists to conceal the cradle of Elmiris, a library of secret knowledge. The Wooded Eye are its guardians. We serve the woodland men. You might know him as Hermamora.
Haramora. Yeah, he is a watcher, a bad watcher. Has lots of eyes and tentacles. He is very, very nasty.
They broke their bonds when the intruders destroyed the wards, and now they threaten all of Greenshade.
How do we rebind them?
I do not know the mechanism myself, but Saramir, the caretaker of the Vault of Memories inside the Cradle of Elmyrus, he'd know, if he's still alive.
You serve a Daedric prince?
Yeah, well, this crisis
You
drags
shall
many
die.
religious differences, don't
We
you?
don't like Daedric
I
people.
want to secure the grove. You don't want Greenshade to be destroyed. Binding the Daedra is good for both of us.
How will binding the Daedra help secure this grove?
The spirits of Daedra supply magicka to the wards. It's all very complicated. The important thing is that you find Saramir and learn how to bind the Daedra
Alright, we
permanently.
gotta find somebody named Saramir. Goodbye. Now, we are looking for Saramir, I guess. Well, I think we will go for the marker that we got now as a quest. And I think it's going to take us over to this, like a dungeon here. I just blew my ultimate. Oh, hopefully we won't need it for a while. Okay, Saramir is going to be over here, I guess. It's a good place to look for her. See a marker down the ground, so we're going to be going down into a dungeon. I like dungeons most of the time because they give us a sky shard. Some of them won't, but that's okay. We can function when we get it, or we can function when we don't get it. Okay. Alrighty. Let's see how this goes. I see Clanifer. No. Look, Clanifer. Are you ready, little guy? We'll just bring him to us and let him do his jump. Stopped out. Alright, we shall cook him a little bit. Grilled Clanifer. Pretty good stuff. And now we'll have some grilled scampies. Yes. Who doesn't like scampi? Good stuff to eat. Kind of like shrimp scampi. Okay. And now Clanifer. Okay. Anticipate the jump is what we're doing now on the Clanifer. Kind of helps keep from getting pounced on. And some more shrimp scampi or scampi scampers. Scamper scampi. That's it. Scamper scampi. Oh, I just used an ultimate again. That ultimate generates very quickly though, so. And it's not. Okay. So once you hit the Clanifer, if you start your moving, you will not have a chance. Those scampies. Come on. Let my guy visit them. I'm not going. Oh. See what we got. We only got some Daedric husk. Daedric husk is okay to have. It's used to make Daedric armor. This guy here, he was sleeping in the path. Did you guys realize that? This guy was taking a nap right in the path. Pretty cool.
Your assistance might be just.
Oh, we got two. Now, Clanifer grilled Clanifer. Come on, come on. There's gonna be one down, and there's two. Okay, we got. Now, we got to go around. You can't see, but he'll be in here. There's a. See what kind of book we get. Nothing. Watch this book. Nothing. There we go. we'll just come to you. Help you out a little bit. That didn't hit me. Okay, let's move back one. And Dead Watcher. I'm going to go around this top tier and kill them and see if any of the books have knowledge we need. We got our armor increased. They have all those eyes, but the one big eye in the front is the one that sees. And we have picked up on that. Okay, well, we're going to go back around the other way. I think we should be able to get one more watcher out of this deal over there. But Harora Mora, or whatever his name is, he'll be down at the bottom. And he's the one that we get to kill off in this dungeon. Harora Mora, or whatever you want to call him. Hamora. There we go. Got a little hit on me that time. There we go. Reyes more. We get a little bit of experience there. Alright, now we'll go down to the basement and see how this guy is hanging out. And then we'll know what to do. Can't get those books up there. That's pretty cool. Bookshelves in the air. There's more. Not sure if we meet him right off the bat or if we have to do something. Let's see, there's a pack. She's right here.
So many names, so many faces. Such terrible understanding.
Well, hello there.
You, I remember you. At least I think I do. Perhaps I just imagined it. That's all imagination is, you know. Memories of things that never happened.
Are you Samir?
I am Gord Howard the Shaper, the Fire King Hadur, Haramir of Copper and Tea, the Flower King Nilichin, Umaril the Unfeathered, or I am just Saramir. It's becoming hard to know.
Orthor asked me if I could help buying the Daedra.
I could tell you, but I've forgotten how. Or perhaps I never knew. Listen, the woodland man calls
Goodbye. Alright, so we're going to activate Reyes Moros. That's right.
You will bind the Daedra.
There's the ugly guy.
You do not yet know what tendril of fate and fortune brought you into my grove, into this ruined reflection of my library.
Alrighty, what do you mean?
In due time. But as to the Daedra, their magical powers, the wards that protect my library, but binding them here is no small task. It requires a foundation of souls, each of different blood, from my servants in Tamriel.
Okay, so what happened to them?
The intruders who broke the wards above unwittingly loosed the bindings here below. Ford of the souls broke free. In their confusion, they wander these halls seeking escape.
Cost that much because shoulders and helms are not even used in sets. No one ever uses those. They go to get the Undaunted. So, you know, people may not never even craft it. But why sell the motif for that much? You know, just because you want the completion, you know, of having the set done, or, you know, the motifs collected, the full. But yeah, sometimes when they do that, I'm thinking, why? You know, it's like no one uses that. I mean, when's it been? Maybe if you're a lower level toon and you're just leveling up and you don't have the Undaunted, but that's the
But
only people
I
that
am
use
not
shoulders
your
and
servant.
helms. Now, once you're at the right level and you can start collecting shoulders and helms from the Undaunted vendor, then that's the first thing you replace is your helm and shoulders.
Good. Bye.
Well, I need 19 master books to complete all my crafting motifs.
Alright, we got this all figured
That's
out.
not bad.
Who are you people and what are you doing in my living room?
Here, Emma.
Morning.
Good morning, Rammer.
But I'm down to those, the ones that you gotta dig up. I gotta do those yet. Then all these new ones that they've come out with. And today I was watching the Hazardous Alchemy. I'm not buying them either right now because they're selling those for 120 to 200 to 300, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Yeah, new ones are gonna go outrageous for.
So
I thought Artisan's Armory was new. Or is that an older one?
No, that's the newest.
in
I mean,
one
when
of
it
our
comes to the zone,
I did.
Talking with friends
I bought
right
the
now.
whole
This
set today.
is the
I'm
Old
not
Timers
kidding you. I
Guild
did not pay
area.
more than
They're a group of
25,000
folks like myself that
basically
For all
15 to
quest and
25,000.
explore and have a great time.
yeah, it's a lot because a lot of people are running it. They must like that. I haven't even been in there yet. I just haven't got to play evenings as much this last year since I took on babysitting and to be able to get involved in raids.
I'm not getting any luck for motifs dropping in our raids.
I want to get in on the raids too.
Well, you gotta sign up and get in there at 7:30, buddy.
7:30.
Next time I log in, and then he starts lining up 15 minutes to 8, so... And the Sunday night one is usually it fills up quick. I don't even know who's on tonight.
So Nitro sent me a PM and was asking if we can get another lobby, a G-rated lobby, but I don't think the admins would go for that. So I did post and pinned it about the language because the F-bomb's been dropped a few times, but there's people that won't. They'll tell you they don't like getting in Discord because it gets kind of hairy sometimes in the chat, and I'm like, well, when you're in your private group, you can talk the way you want, but so we need to, as officers, we have to kind of say, please watch the language in the lobby and in large group situations. So it's like when you have your coffee runs, if somebody's doing the F every other word, it's like, please, we got people that do have their game, sound through their speakers, and they do have little ones in the room, and that's we just try to keep it a little bit more cleaner, especially when we're but they can do whatever they want when they're in a private group. And that's between the 4 people in the private group settings.
Yeah, whatever. Pay attention.
Yeah, I have to agree because I stream and it's one of the things I have to watch is if you get a lot of that going on.
I've had to get after a few people in lobby lately.
As long as you're policing it and making sure that I'm gonna tell you one person, like even in my when we run with Coma and Tally and a couple things last year, over in Atlas, we joined another group. It wasn't OTG, but they were all sailors, and they were talking. And Deb dropped the group. She goes, I can't handle that, and she told them right in chat. She goes, you guys, I stream and I can't even have the conversation going through the stream, because it's funny. Some of the stuff they say, we have one guy that talks like a pirate and he role plays and he's funny. It's lit, but everybody else runs it because they start bringing in the cuss words, and it doesn't bother me. I've been married to Navy man, and it's like he talked like that too, and I just overlook it, but in a public situation like this, and you've got women or men that watch their children, it's like we had a couple stay-home dads in my other chapter, and they would remind people, my kids are in the room, please watch the F-bombs. He said my 2-year-old walked up and tried, it was 2 or 3-year-old, said it to his wife, and she goes, where did they hear that at? I'm sorry, I had the speakers on, and so he got a the riot act from his wife. But so yeah, I did pin it and try to get people to remember, hey, please watch it. But I want to see
Okay,
more
so
people
we
come
are going to drop
into
back to our
our
chat channel.
channels and not feel like they have to watch what they're not enjoying it because somebody's sitting there dropping an F-bomb every other word.
Alright, so we left that. That was some of our people that are part of our one of our guilds discussing the fact that we do have a lot of sailor language, is the easiest way to say it, that goes on in runs that we do in questing and stuff. Oh, I didn't move that time. That kind of hurt. And for folks like myself that try to stream our adventures, it doesn't work very well. You gotta be careful because a lot of people do not like colorful language, and it's understandable because there are people that have children and things that do not want to expose them to profanity. So let's see, we'll kill this girl off. I mean, it's one of the things as an adult that you don't have control of, the colorful part of it, but you have to circumvent it if you can, from children and from streams with your streamer, because some folks that watch your stream may not like that color of language. Alright, we have one more to go get. So we will head up these stairs and go back around. And kill the scamp that's in the road. I don't know why he had to just appear there. He brought his brother with him, I see. The two of some scampy. Alright, let's go this way. I see a watcher. We know these books are not anything that we need. Alright, keep the watcher where we need him to stay so we can take advantage of the ultimate drop, and our buddy's back there, so we'll take care of him. And let him take care of this one. Just go ahead and get the XP out of it. I mean, if you're getting 3.6k for just hardly doing anything, it's well worth the few seconds it takes. And we have one ghost in the room, a Khajiit. We'll take care of Mr. Khajiit. And basically these spirits will go back on their little podiums once we get done and go downstairs. Yeah, a little tougher here. I guess he did have 133,000. Alright, let's see if we get anything on any of these books. Some books we will. Instruction style. And let's get rid of these little guys. Scampy. You have to be careful when you cook Scampy. It can get tough. It's nice when it's tender. Didn't seem to get anything out of the bookshelf there. Alright. So, with that being said, we get to go back down to Horace Mora and visit with him. And I think we have what he was requesting from us. Whoops, I missed the doorway. Down the stairs. Activate Horace Mora's. Yeah, so basically, he's going to have us put these souls back, I think. Or he takes them and puts them back. Something along that line.
3 servants reunited to their master.
Okay, there's a 4 soul.
Only one remains.
Alright, where's the 4 soul?
It Bosma's soul escaped Elmiris. We require a replacement. Salomir, my caretaker, satisfies all requirements. Kill him, and then
Oh, Salomir. And if I refuse to kill him?
one will die whether you refuse or not. Put the mad priest out of his misery, or I will kill
Well, should we kill Sadamir or should we just leave him alone? Commander Root's bot just joined the stream shortly ago. So, welcome Commander Root, the bot. Fine. Let's see. I will not obey. Let's just kill him, be done with it. Alright, where is he?
What does my lord command? Wait, who is my lord again? It's all so muddled.
Ares Mora has one final task for you.
Truly? I thought I dreamed my master offered me a place in his realm, in Apocrypha, when my service was done. But that may have been the caretaker before me.
He did, and your service is almost complete. Ares Mora simply asks that you sacrifice yourself.
Kill myself? That would be a blessing. I'll be free of these memories, free to know who I am. Here I come, my master.
Alright, goodbye. Okay, so he should be very pleased.
The ritual is complete, and the Daedra of Elmiris guard their very prison. Orthanir is caretaker now, until another comes to take his place.
You promised to reward my services.
My memory is unerring as my own. In the crystal behind me, you will find knowledge you didn't know you sought. Thank you.
Alright, goodbye. So, back here in the crystal. Huh? Okay, the crystal?
Not another memory! My mind is full!
Are you sure we're not wasting our time? How many people has this crystal killed now?
Patience.
Let's see
Rest
what
assured,
happens.
Elmiris contains the knowledge that Naaman's shade will need.
No! The roots! They envelop the whole forest! And at the center, such pulsing! Oh!
Pulsing. The heart. At last. Let me see.
Wait! What are you doing? The crystal will drive you mad.
Okay, so we will.
Magnificent. Such truth. Such clarity of sight. Everything leads to hectic.
One by one, Naaman and Peladir expose my souls to the crystals, until their mortal minds cracked and grew strong.
Why? What were they looking for?
What else? Power. They called it the heart of Valen. But no matter what it's called, it means the same thing.
Alright, what is the heart of Elwood?
You have not yet earned that knowledge, which Naaman and Peladir took by force. They went to Hectorheim. Where you go is your choice. But I will be watching.
Alright, we'll complete this quest. Okay, so. What this stuff? Oh, we're back out in Greenshade, that's okay. I just think it just got us out. We shall see. Okay, so we're back in the area where we were. And we have completed that little rascal. Let's see if we can find that book over that way. We're going to look for another book. I'm not sure how the travel route is going to be, so we shall soon find out. Got lots of stuff here to kill. Trees. Around the trees. Okay. Oh, there's one down already. And two down. Three down. Thinking I need to go in a general direction around that way, but yeah, I can see a route out. Always got to find a way to get out when you get in something like this. We'll take the stairs. Don't worry, he'll quit shooting at us once we get up here. You stupid thing. Alright, so Ancestor Soul. Don't believe that thing was shooting at me. That was kind of very ridiculous. What are you guys? Yeah, this person's a store merchant. I mean, fix my armor while we sell off a few things. Okay. Click it, get everything set so we can see what we have that we can do something with. Got to look at the inventory. If it doesn't have a trait, we'll sell it to the merchant. If it does have a trait, we hang on to it to decon it. And sometimes you'll get more than one that has the same trait. So this takes a few minutes to look and make sure that you don't have two of the same trait, because that's not a good thing. And we're getting there. We need to dump all that into, let's destroy that. Don't need the Sea Viper's outfit anymore. Or not a Sea Viper. Okay. Some of these sets are pretty good. They are ones that are desirable for end game stuff. So you have to look as you start killing off things. Is this a good one that's I need to hang on to? Is this a bad one? What I want to do? Do I need to keep that or not? Now typically we destroy all the shoulders, but for right now we won't. And we have 2 hours before the coffee run. I don't know what they're going to be doing on coffee run today. We'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so where were we going? Alright, let's see. I decided to go get a book. That was it. Alright, we're looking for a book. And as I said, it's an adventure, because right now it's just a matter of trying to get this book. We don't know where it's going to be at this point, so we ride around town or wherever it could possibly be stashed. This one is saying that it's here somewhere. Okay, so we'll look in here. And now there is a way to find out if we have it. Let's do this. This typically Let's see, here's one. Sithis. That one I don't have. Okay, so let's get Sithis in. There's a Sky Shard at that one. So that one we do not have. The other one we seem to have, it disappeared. A lot of times you can't tell unless you look for it. Now if we look at the map and look at the lure books down at the bottom, it should tell you you don't have Sithis, and that's why we're going to go get it. And we can collect that Sky Shard while we're in there. You are entirely out of your element. Okay. Here we go, up on top. Whoops, watch where you're going there, guy. Okay. There's a Sky Shard, I can see it. I think I've seen the book too, so let's get the Sky Shard. Okay, Sky Shard. 1 to 3. Now we shall look for the Sithis book, and I'm not sure if it's on the bottom layer. Yes, it is. Sithis. There we go. So now we've received that book, and it's a matter of looking to see where we want to go now. We do have a quest giver here. Okay. They must be up here. We'll go see them.
Well?
Well, we're coming. 5 claws. Let's see if we get any book here. Yes, we get to talk to a person right here.
Useless leave-outs. Rank amateurs. It was just a simple list of ingredients. How hard can it be?
I found your contract in Borrowed Trash. I have your ingredients.
Truly. You have all 3.
Yes, we complete that quest.
Now
And
a toast.
there's a guy out here I saw. So that's one quest. And we'll see.
What exactly? You strike an imposing figure, friend. And you look like you might not be shy about using it to make a little coin, yes? I got a little problem, and I think the answer just stepped onto this balcony.
I might be interested. What's the problem?
The boss offers certain services here at Woodhart. As expected, such services are not free. One called Mandir owes the boss a cut of his profits, but is holding out now that his payment is due. This one needs to collect, one way or the other.
You want me to talk to him?
Only certain kinds of people profit from war. Mandir has benefited particularly, even as we are spread thin. In such times, we often employ outsiders. Collect the payment from Mandir, and the cut of it is yours. Simple, yes?
I'll see what I can do. Alright, so we gotta get a payment from someone for this guy. And we get a portion of the money. He didn't say half, that would have been better, but a portion's better than nothing. So we'll go back down. See where we need to go. Over there. So it's not that far to go talk to this person. Looking, is this person low or up high? I think we have to go to the top. I'm pretty sure. And we'll work our way up here and see if we can find the one that we need to talk to. Okay. Could be below us, which I do think is more realistic. Some of these get really linked together and kind of hard to understand. Now this is a crafting station here. Okay. Go back down. Figure this out shortly. Okay, so That's over here is where I think this person is in the house above us. So we'll have to take this little ramp. Once we take this ramp, hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. We are adventuring in Greenshade right now, taking care of the quest line with Rabbit Ann Skydancer. She's a magica sorcerer and a 5160 character that needs skill points.
This hall allows me to keep myself fed, much less pay off my debts. Please, leave me to my work.
Okay, about your debts.
Not this again. Look, run along and tell those flea-bitten cats that I'll have their coin as soon as possible. It isn't my fault that damn clever Farmer nicked it right out from under my nose.
Don't think he's gonna like this, but hand over what you have or I'll take it from your corpse.
What?
That was a little blunt, wasn't
I'd
it?
rather be hungry than dead.
Poor guy.
I thought those Khajiit would resort to such tactics. Here, take it and be gone.
Oh, thank you very much. We enjoy it. Goodbye. Alright, so we made a little bit of gold here. That's the whole premise of this quest. Cake and make some gold out of it. Alright, let's see. Take that. No, there's the door. I was like, I was going out the wrong door, I thought. Alright, now we gotta go back to the pub, turn in this stuff, and complete the quest with this guy. The guards. Lots of guards and stuff. So, how are you today? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Hope the weather's nice and everything's great with your family. Hope no one is sick. But let us know if you want to what's going on and what you like. I do have questions for everyone that's here today when they come in. Do you prefer the stream the way it is now? Do you prefer the stream without any talking as far as quest lines and just the music in the background without the game sound? That is a kind of like a little miniature poll we're doing to talk with you guys, the viewer. Let us know what your opinion is. I have it right here. Manarthur says he's done dealing with you.
We'll see about that. But you have done as was asked, and will have your gold as we agreed. The noble Bashira appreciates your service and your installation.
Complete this quest. Alright, so another quest down here in Greenshade. We will be doing more Undonna quest shortly because we need to level the Undonna skill line. So if we look at our skills and the Undonnas, we need to get this open down here. The necrotic orb is just one of the weapons we need. So we have to get it opened up and it'll replace the annulment in our line right now. So sometimes you have to make concessions on your build to get skills that you can use, and that's where we're at right now. Yes, we do have lots of things that we could level. We have 44 skill points on this character, which are sufficient. It's just a matter of playing the character to get to where we can use those skills. One of the things we have noticed is we don't have any of our points in our skill line of crafting, and we need to get those set. So we'll be setting those at another time when we're not in quest with you guys, so that they will be taken care of and we'll get better things to craft and better decon results. If that's something you guys want to talk about and see in stream, just let us know and we can do that in a stream. Okay, we're going to exit out of that, and we do have another marker that just popped up, and I'm not sure where that one is. Okay, the main goal right now we're working on is we're trying to get all of the books, all the sky shards, all of our quests done in this area. Now we're definitely going to run into quest givers that will give us different things to do, and those different things are going to tell us what we need to accomplish. We are hunting lore books. Lore books are a very good way to raise your Mage's Guild, and it's honestly the only way to get it leveled. And some of these characters, like a sorcerer, need Mage's Guild skills, so we don't have a whole lot of choice other than working to level them. I'm looking to see how high this is. It's not very high. Don't jump off anything too high, because that would be the end of us. There, we got some crocodiles. We'll kill those off. And at the point, okay, we'll search the crocodiles, and got a little bit of roll height, and we do get some experience out of it. Anything that gains experience is good if you're creating a new character, because that's how you get your levels. If you have max level characters, that's how you get your champion points. Right now we're at 1125 on champion points, which is not too shabby. There's the book. And we don't mind working to get our champion points. Alright, Mage's Guild's up to 6 now. That is good. So if we look at our skill line, at a Mage's Guild of 6, we're working to get down. I need Meteor, which means I have to get to 10 before I can have that. That is going to be one of my ultimates, so that is why we're doing all these books. We always keep an eye on these, because as the passives unlock, we're going to be putting points on those. So it's a good idea when you start a character to have some, let's say, some idea where you're going to go with that character. That will help with your builds and things along that line. You will notice I constantly put markers on the ground. I have a difficult time navigating. If I don't, I get lost and don't get to where I want to go. Oops, there's another crocodile. We'll kill him. The crocodile. So we are navigating to a certain point. I wonder what that was. That must have been a message or something. I heard something come in. Alright, so here we are. Got somebody here to talk to. Sorry about that noise. I'm not sure what it was. It was a message of some kind.
Bad omens. Even the heirs turned against them in Longhaven.
What do you mean by that?
Moors have always been a wild place, covered in thick fog. But for us who've known them our whole lives, it's home. Now, though, people have been disappearing into the mist.
The next thing we're also wondering is, what should we do about times? We were a daytime stream, but all my medical appointments are messing with that, so we moved to evenings, and we went Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. And that was based on Twitch strike info. I like Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then just quest on weekends. Like right now, this isn't scheduled. I'm just questing because I wanted to, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to put it out there for you guys to watch. What do you think is the cause?
It's a reckless curiosity drives a person to look for cause in such things. Me? I'll take ignorance.
And welcome to the stream. Let's do this. Host traffic. I don't know if you're a bot, but welcome. We're glad to have you. And we try to acknowledge people when they come in and view the stream and visit with us. We're always glad to have visitors. One thing we want to do is say, remember that down below is our link to Discord. You can become a member of Discord, which will give you the ability to look at our builds and other information, post pictures of your pets, and selfies and things along that. Remember, when you start, it will ask you to confirm your email. Then at that point, it will ask you to agree with 3 little questions, which are the same rules we have in stream. After that, you will have access to everything in Discord. That will open up the voice channels. We reside in the realm 90% of the time, unless we're questing with other guilds we belong to. We have several guilds that we quest with and belong to. So be patient if we're not in the realm. Just go in there and give us a shout and give us a message in text on chat, and we'll come back and visit with you. I'll speak to Britain. Okay. So we have to go and talk to someone. But before we talk to someone, I'm going to find my book. It's over here in the tent. More crocodiles. A lot of people do not remember how important these lure books are, but sometimes you can't get all of them because part of them are locked up in different places. Have a chest here. Sometimes I have to try a couple times. There we go. Did we get anything good? Ruby Inferno staff. Anytime I collect something that is not bound, if you're in stream and would like to have the item, all you have to do is tell us. I do not mind mailing things off to viewers. The only thing is we do have to give a few requirements of 1, you be on PC, and 2, that you're on North American server NA, and that's the only requirements to have. I don't mind, because that's another way that we can help you guys enjoy the game and have items you need. We also craft items for visitors and friends once they join Discord or follow the stream. So there's lots of things that take and happen in our stream. And we'll turn the pages here. We're done with that book. Because as I constantly say, this is your guys' stream, and we do this just for you. We'll kill another crocodile. Some characters, it seems like they don't have too much difficulty doing the questing. Other ones will seem like it takes forever for them to kill something. And the reason is, some of the characters are tanks. A tank is made, and a lot of people that do questing don't remember this. If you create a tank character, that character's job is to be able to just stand right there and be beat on and not take a lot of damage and be able to keep everyone alive. And that is a very important thing for the Undaunted questing. So, and it's going to be something that if you're interested in creating a tank character, you need a lot of healing on the character, need a lot of health. Usually you're going to be a heavy armor type character. I have, I think, 6 tanks. And the hardest thing to play in this game, my feeling is a healer. Healers catch a lot of crap from people and a lot of flack. The most unforgiving thing next to a tank is being a healer. But it's a necessary part if you're going to do Undaunted pledges. So that's something you might want to consider. A healer basically heals themselves as well as a group, with the majority of the heals going out as a whole to catch the people in the group. There's Brandon.
Welcome to Longhaven. Used to be a busier place before all this trouble with the mist. But we won't let that be an excuse for poor hospitality.
Okay, trouble in the mist.
It started a few weeks ago now, when the mist changed, turned a sickly color.
What happened?
All I know is what I saw with my own eyes. Hunters simply dropping their bows and wandering unarmed into the moors as if bewitched. Then their bodies turn up later. What's left of them? Can't explain it.
Except what?
A wanderer, much like yourself.
Okay, a wanderer?
Bought supplies and headed straight into the moors. My warnings be damned. Seemed like he knew something. If you want to figure this out, I'd start by finding that done.
I have a few questions. Have you been out there yourself?
No, only the hunters. I manage clan affairs and the upkeep of the village. This was simpler before the forming of the Almeri Dominion. is changing, and its people with it. I find my time occupied in dealing with the necessary adjustments.
Can you tell me more about the Dunmer visitors?
He was gone as quickly as he came. He was outfitted for battle, though that isn't strange for adventurers. But he walked as one who knows his goal and will not be deterred.
Has anyone that ventured into the mist returned?
Strangely enough, several. They all reported an odd sensation that wasn't present before, as well as an apparent rise in hostile beasts in the area, but otherwise returned unscathed. This is some spell. Maybe some are more resistant than others.
Goodbye. So something is happening in the mist. We look for a bookshelf. There's one. Okay, didn't find anything on that shelf. Okay, so now we're going to have to go out in the mist and see if we can take care of what's going on. First thing that we want to do is get over here and get our sky shard. That's here somewhere. And it's right down below this bridge. So we'll go over here and jump down and get it. There's another sky shard. Sky shards are very, very important in this game. And now that we jump down in this creek, we gotta get out. Okay, here's the way out. Here, bullfrogs. Let's decide where we're going to go now. Okay, so at this point, we can go visit that big old tree over there, which is in this general direction. I do use the map quite a bit to give me directions of where I'm going to be going. Sorry about that. It's a necessity for myself. Makes me have an idea what what I'm setting out to accomplish, and to make sure that as a goal I do stay in the area that I'm trying to get to. Okay, there is water hyacinth, always a good thing. This is Shade Miss Moors we just went to. Seems like a very, whoops, Mr. Bat. Where bats? Okay. We're supposed to get a new class with the new release that'll be coming. Not sure what that will be, but we'll kill this forever while we're right here. But we will soon find out. The 26th of the month is supposed to be the reveal. I just heard of that yesterday, and I do apologize. There's been a lot of absenteeism on my part. I just wasn't in game. My wife was ill, and she still is, but doing better.
I must finish my prayers and purify my spirit before I meet my foes in battle.
This is the guy he was talking about dressed for battle. He's green. Okay. Why are you out here?
I have been tracking my prey for many nights. Even the vampire who shall soon be cleansed from this world. I thought him alone. Now that I see this place, I suspect a bear is hidden nearby. I shall regret this vile nest.
Could that explain this strange mist?
And yet I have never seen magic such as this. I do feel the touch.
So that's going to give us an idea of what's going on.
I shall face these creatures and leave nothing but ash behind.
May I accompany you?
No fear, bravery, or foolish inexperience. I cannot trust one who could become enthralled at any moment. Prove to me you have the will to resist this foul magic. Find me at the lair up the hill east of here. Then I shall consider it.
Okay, goodbye. So, we got to find him. What's a book? Okay, did that give us our book? No, we're right here where our book is, but I'm wondering where that book is. I should have been that book right there, I would have thought. But we're looking for a book. It could be one that we've already gotten. Let's look. Now if I look here, it is Invocation Azura. Let's go. Invocation of Azar. I do not have that book. It's going to be this way. And I just found out where it was hiding, right under my nose. That was. Okay, so we're heading up this hill to a location. Whoops, what we got? A Horver. Get rid of the Horver. Okay, and reach the vampire's lair above. I'm trying to figure out which way to go. I guess we can go around this side. If it doesn't work, we can head back around the other way. But I can see a break in the stone here, which is why we come this way. And it did seem to work out better. So we got another werebat. Get rid of him. And that will help us. Okay, so. Okay. And that's a corpse. Let's look closer. Sorry about that. It looks like though the elf was fleeing the cave when he was caught and killed. The body has been completely drained of blood. You see strange ring on his left hand. I'm going to do one thing here. Let's go back and hit the first part. It appears to be the corpse of an unfortunate mage, possibly a low-ranking member of the Mages Guild based upon his garb. Okay, they got that part where he has the ring on his left hand, so we're good to back. We're all caught up there. Sorry about that. I didn't do what I was supposed to. Now we do have that paper. Yep. Alright, it's not going to let us have that paper. Sometimes things are not able to be retrieved. Okay, we're going into the cave. Now that guy, green guy with the big eyes, should be meeting us here, according to what I've seen so far. We will continue on and see how things work. And let's put this guy over here.
Inhumane Shooter Bot
Okay.
said hello, welcome to the realm of Inhumane Shooter Gaming. Come on in and have a seat by the fire. Grab yourself a mug of meat to help to warm your weary bones. Look into the fire and escape into the fantastic world of Elder Scrolls Online, where your imagination has no limits nor the concerns of the real world.
Thank you, Inhumane Shooter Bot. That's very nice. Alright, here he is. We can talk to him.
You made it through the mist. Your will is stronger than I expected.
Who is this?
Vampire scum. He barely put up a struggle before he fell to his knees, begging for what he calls a life. I did not expect such weakness. I will finish him now, if you will be so kind as to step aside.
This is one you were hunting? This is the one you were hunting?
This pathetic being is hardly even worthy of my blade. The one I followed here is called Failure, a much more formidable foe than this maggot.
Failure.
We shall meet
Okay.
him soon enough. He and all of his coven shall die.
He could have information we need. Let me speak with him first.
As you wish. In this moment or the next, his existence shall end either way.
Alright, goodbye with you. Let's see what this guy has to say.
You must have mercy. The dark elf won't listen, but you will, won't you? We were different. I didn't want this.
What do you mean?
Kept to ourselves. Didn't prey on the living. The beasts, the Horvorn, glutted themselves on the blood of hunters. We fed on them. We didn't kill anyone. It was a natural way. Until he came.
He?
The Veiled One. Ultima, I think. Sought an alliance. Promised power. Told us we didn't need to hide anymore. Others in my clan agreed. He taught them a ritual using an ancient vampire skull. Said it would allow them to make countless thralls.
Tell me how to put a stop to this magic.
The skull rests in the back of this cavern. Its curse seeps into the mists all around us. Destroy the skull and the magic goes with it. I never wanted this.
spare me and I can bring others to my side. We can be of use to you.
Was Fenrir among those that accepted the veiled offer? The veiled one's offer. Okay.
Yes, he was the loudest of the supporters along with Athraidel and Lathriel. I saw them speaking with the Veiled One often. They never listened to me. You'll have to go through them if you want to reach the skull. Now please, just let me go.
Okay, goodbye. Let's talk to him.
Finished with your little chat. I shall relieve him of his head now, and rid us of his insufferable mewing.
He has forthcoming information. We might benefit from having him alive.
Did I not warn you of this? That his vile tongue would worm its way into your thoughts? There's no such thing as a good vampire. Just a vampire that has not yet been tempted. Our goals here are the same. Will you forget them for this scum?
We gain nothing from his death right now. Leave him or go through me to get to him.
I can't oppose you. I don't slay the living, only the dead.
Alright, we just saved that guy's butt a little
A
while.
brief reprieve only. I'll find you and your kin.
Oh, thank you. The rest who opposed Fania have already escaped.
Alright, so
Filth.
we have a new area to go
My
to.
blade does not enjoy being denied a meal.
Let's start our way in. Kill these werebats. I haven't seen him really do anything beneficial.
Vampires. Or were they wanting to slay them all?
I haven't killed any vampires. It's been werebats. That is not a good way to go.
Guide my hand.
Alright. We are looking to find a way through. Let's see.
You shall be purified.
We do have a vampire here we're going to kill off. I'm trying to get over to the bookcase. Kind of silly, but it could have something that will level one of my skills.
Come and meet death.
Nothing. That was a waste. Alright, here we go back across. Let's switch the way back. There is the tunnel. Okay. We need to get to the upper top, and that tunnel is not going to get us there. Alright, let's find a different tunnel. There's one over here. That might be the one I need. Because yeah, looks like it could be. Okay, let's go this way. And looks like we're going to be slaying a few vampires along the way. Okay. Work our way through. Okay. Hope you're enjoying the content that we are giving you this morning, and that it's enjoyable for everyone. I will be checking with the guildies to see what the coffee run is today, as sometimes those are kind of fun to do. It will open up areas I haven't been to just by letting me travel to group members, and that works pretty well. It's a admissible way, or a accepted way to open areas is from questing. My inventory's full again. Alright, we need to... Where's she at? There she is. Store merchant. We're gonna have the wonderful issue of inventory being full here, it looks like. Okay. Don't want the poison. I think if we just get rid of all the crazy pieces that we don't need, What I mean by that, if we get rid of all the things that are not beneficial, like right now we're not doing PvP today, so all of the PvP items can go to the bank. I do think that's a good benefit that we'll do right now. So we'll escape out of that and grab the banker. There he is. We can give Tyrus a bunch of PvP stuff. So let's just sort everything in both stacks. Alright, so we're going to give Tyrus all of our PvP junk that we do not need and see if we have any space left. We do have quite a bit of PvP junk that needs to go. And so we just opened up about 20 spaces right there in inventory. Okay, he has not got very many lockpicks, so we can't do that. I think we're on the armor side of it now. Okay. 116. We are good on our space now.
Hello there.
Okay, dismissing. Alright, now we're ready to go on. Proceed in the cave here. Looking for, I guess, the master vampire is what we call this guy that we're hunting. Okay. Hey Ethan, how are you? Hope you enjoy your day. Hope we are able to provide you with some enjoyable content. We are in Greenshade with Rabbit Ann Skydancer. She is a sorcerer, a magicka sorcerer. We are working on her quest line there by clearing a vampire dungeon right now, and yes, we did waste our ultimate. That was a silly mistake. Hopefully we can get it built back before we hit the boss at the end. And lots of vampires, lots of spiders. Just drop in lots of things that we can pick up. Basically trying to get completed on this area. Okay. Bigger spiders, it looks like. Well, purify your spider, buddy. He's going crazy here on me. I shall kill these spiders to get my ultimate up. And ultimate is good to go now. Okay, ultimate's up. We shall talk to the person over here in a minute. Not sure we're going to actually get to talk to the person. Okay. Yeah, I got a friend for you. Alright, the boss is dead. Not too shabby. We have no boss. He's still on. Let's see. Wonder what's down here. Kind of. See if we find a chest or anything. That's the spiders. Never know. There could be something down there. Lots of bones, so something's happened down here. Well, nothing. That was not good. We didn't find a thing down here. It was just a 2-spider death camp. I can't get that one. That's okay. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that one. Let's see. Okay, we'll head back out of the cave and see what we got to do here. Okay, we still have another area to visit. I see something. 2 more spiders. spiders are not that hard to kill, but... And if you're wondering, the Fire from the Sky is my monster set Lambrus. Great set for a sorcerer. It procs a lot and does a fairly good amount of damage. So that's why I like Lambrus pretty much. Shade Mist Striker, another vampire. And you can see that the Lambrus is just continually procking and going off. Like I said, it does a very good fair amount of damage. So we'll kill off some vampires in here, see if we can find anything interesting. Fainir is who we're looking for. I'm looking to see if we had any bookshelves with anything on it. Nothing there. Of course, I'm such a sadistic monster to kill all of these little vampires. Alright, let's see. The lightning out. And elemental drain. There we go. Clean these guys up. Okay, Fainir is right here. That was an ultimate. And another ultimate. So Fainir shall be dead in just a short. And there we are. Fainir's dead. Okay, so at that point, we're going to work along this wall. We have a few more vampires to clean up. And here, there's 3. 3 vampires are a fairly good amount of XP. And 1.4k. And as I said, once you hit 5160, you need to be aware that all of your XP from there works towards your champion points. And even though it's an 810 cap, you don't hurt yourself by keeping the searching and killing things to keep the XP growing. I think I'm at 1125 right now. I know there's people over 2,000, which is crazy and hard for me to believe, but I did lose about 5 months when I was rebuilding characters to be the same faction as my other characters. It took me 5 months to totally get them back up when I destroyed 6 characters. Kind of a major issue that I decided to do. And at times I wish I hadn't have done it, but now I'm very grateful. The bad thing was we lost our master crafter. I wasn't thinking, and I deleted Skylar. He is still in game now. I brought him back. He was the master crafter, and I killed him off. And by doing that, we lost all of the patterns and the ability to craft armor of certain sets, so we had to start all over. At that point, Isabella became our master crafter, and I haven't had too much trouble since we did all that, except for she's still learning patterns and motifs, so that's going to take us a while. I'm going to have to take a break here for a few. Little doggies want to go out and go potty, so let me pause the stream and give you a be right back. We'll mute our mic and we'll be back in just a few. You guys enjoy. Thank you for being in the stream with us so far. God bless you. Okay, we're coming back. Hope everybody is still with us. Sorry, but puppies are happy now. We'll have to give them an SNACK after a while, but that can be here in a few. Okay, so we are here and have to proceed to Longhaven. I'm not sure if there's an easy way to get down, but that is where we're looking right now. It looks like we have a path here. Let's mount up and take a little ride. We'll let the bees live. The bees be. We're gonna let the bees be. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to hit the mic. Oops. I get stuck. Okay, so we're gonna head for our marker. These guys are friendly. Just pretty much going back to complete the quest. And we shall go visit Brennan. See what kind of reward we're going to get for this quest. And we're in his house. There he is.
It's you again. The hunters say the mist has lost its sickly tint. Did you find the source?
Vampires were using the mist to create thralls of your hunters.
Vampires here?
Yeah, dude.
Hunted in our own hunting grounds.
That's what we're going to
More vigilant
receive.
of their kind now. I'll see to it personally that every last one of them is destroyed. Thank you for helping us.
You're very welcome. We're going to complete this quest. Okay, so we're going to leave that. And go down here and talk to another person, it looks like.
She's
Okay.
lost to me. You, did I ever hear you correctly?
Thorinor, what's
Vampires were
going
the source of
on?
the creatures in the corrupted mist. Oh, tell me it isn't so.
It was, but I dealt with them.
It's just that my wife, Alcenia, is among the lost. While some have returned, she never came back. I don't know if she's dead or just lost out there alone. I've searched for days, but there's no sign of her. I've just about given up hope.
Don't give up yet. Maybe I can help you.
Would you? With the mist returning to normal now, it might be easier to find her. That's what I hope at least.
So his wife is missing with vampires. I do not think that's a very good combination, but we'll take a look and see what we can find. Okay, so it's going to give us an area to go search again. In the area over that way. Okay, so we'll see what we find. I'm thinking maybe I need to go up in that big old tree for a second. We'll see. Not sure if that's where the mark is going to put us, but we're going to look. I do not believe it's the area we need to be in. I'm not seeing a mark, so we'll go back on the ground and head into the swamp again. That's where I think we need to be at. Okay, here's a road that'll lead us toward the swamp. And once we're in the swamp, we should keep going and see if we can find this gentleman's wife. We're gonna kill this horror. 2 horrors. There's his wife. I see her already, so we'll get these guys gone. She's talking to me and doesn't even pay attention to what we're doing. Okay, there she is. I said nothing.
I know you're looking for me. I'm showing myself to tell you to leave. Tell Thorinor you found me dead. It'll be true enough soon. I'm going to end my life before I turn.
What do you mean, turn?
I was out gathering point eyes when the mist suddenly took on a strange hue. Next thing I remember is waking up in a dark place surrounded by strange Ozma with glowing eyes. They told me I'd be one of them soon. It's true. I can feel it.
So what will you do now?
I don't know. I've seen my husband out there, calling for me. myself hidden because I don't want him to see. I can't go home like this. When I turn, just leave it. I'll end it soon. I just want to watch the sea a bit longer.
What about a cure?
Cure for this? You mean like the potion of the Wild Witch brews in children's stories?
Who is the Wild Witch?
It's her hovel appears and disappears at her whim, and that she could brew potions to cure any ailment. It's been a long time since I heard that story. And that's all it is, a story. I'm going now. Please don't look for me again.
Goodbye. So she is going to turn into a vampire. So let's see. Find the Wild Witch. Find the Wild Witch. Let's see. We're close to this one. So let's see if we can find the Wild Witch this way. And I don't know. Is the Wild Witch going to be able to cure this young lady? We'll soon find out if there's a possible cure for vampirism. I know that you can go pay somebody at one of the temples, because I see people do it. But I don't know if that works for NPCs. Do you? I mean, I've actually cured my character from being a vampire or a werewolf at times, when it wasn't what I was enjoying to do with him. So we're looking for the Wild Witch. I don't know if she's here or not. We'll soon find out. Lots of opportunity to increase our skill. There's a dead person. We're already feeding on him. There we are. Got the out.
What's this now?
Are you the one they call the Wild Witch?
How would I know what others call me? I am Gareth, and you are inside my home. Why have you come here?
I'm trying to help someone. Can you make a cure for vampirism?
I might have something that will do the trick, assuming they haven't fully turned. But I expect you to do something for me in return first.
Well, let's see. Persuade her.
So she can't face her husband after what she's become? I know what that feels like. Very well. Take this to her as soon as possible. She must drink it before her transformation is complete, or it will be too late.
Okay, so we can fix it. Goodbye. Alright, now we gotta go back across the swamp and find her and cure the young lady before any other garbage happens here. So it's possible they're telling us to cure vampirism as long as she takes the potion before she fully turns.
You there? You're searching for me, aren't you? You again? Please, I have nothing more to say about it.
I found the Wild Witch. She made an antidote for you.
I'm already suffering enough without you making a mockery of me. I just started thinking about my childhood now and my life is over. That's all.
Listen to her.
I like those stories. Even if that's all they were. Children's tales.
Just drink the potion.
Well, tastes like bugs.
Okay. You should feel it already. Like I said, you're cured. Now you can go home.
I do feel somewhat warmer. More myself.
Good.
Less cloudy. But what if they come for me again? I feel like they're in my mind. Always watching.
The vampires are gone. I destroyed them.
I see. I noticed the mist had changed. I thought it was only my changed eyes embracing its corruption. Thank you for this. I thought it was hopeless, but now I can return home to Thorinor.
Go home to him. He needs you.
I will. I can't wait to see him again. Please, take this. It isn't much, but I can never repay what you've done for me. I hope it will suffice.
we're going to complete this quest. Alright, so as you can see by the map, we're starting to clear things as we're moving. I mean, this guy here, we still have to go back and talk to him. There's Shrimpard's Grotto there, so we'll be doing that. But we're doing our quest, clearing our map, and a tip, like I said, first thing you do whenever you go into a new area, and this is something I've done ever since I started the game, and it does work very well. If you think about it, the map, when you get to a new area, has all the different symbols and places that you need to go. Key number 1, ride your mount, clear every way shrine. The reason I say that is because you may start a quest over here. Then the quest is going to make you go over there. Then the quest says, alright, go over here, and then now you're going to go over there, and you're going to go over there. So the quests make you move all over the map. So if you have the way shrines open, you can get to a way shrine and just port to where you want to go close to the area. Or you can do as I'm looking at right now. It cost me 146 gold. 146 gold to travel to any way shrine that I want. Not a very expensive. And 146 gold is the most it will cost if you're at the bottom level of when the amount of gold descends from a port that you've traveled. It will sometimes be 800-900 gold at the beginning if you just ported, but it will drop clear down to 146 gold at max level. So 146 gold isn't an expense that you can not live with, because if you look at your inventory right now, I've got, sorry about the mic, I've got a 5,746 gold. So if you take a 146 off, that makes 5,600. So not something that's going to break you or make you, so it's an affordable expense. Hope that makes a little sense. Next step we're going to make is there is another dungeon and a couple lore books that we're going to head over toward. And I don't pay a whole lot of attention of having the quest, because a lot of these places you get the quest when you approach. So we count on that 60% of the time that we're going to get a quest in that area. So as we're approaching the place we want to go quest next, we start looking for the quest giver markers. We use a certain group of add-ons, and I'm going to show you that right now. Add-ons. Okay, first thing I use is a program called Add-on Selector, which is right here. It lets you have the ability to build add-on groups, which are loaded by clicking them. So if I was doing crafting, I could click here, it would load all of my add-ons I need for crafting and take everything else out, which will give me my overhead so that I can get my frames and my latency at a better level so that I can react with things in the area quicker and that I don't have lag. And then we have the different ones. You'll see sales and crafting. So if I'm doing sales and crafting, this is the one I load. If I'm questing, I load this one. If I'm doing PvP, I'll load that one. Crafting, that one. If I want all the add-ons, I'll tell it, oh no. I built another one the other day, which I shouldn't have. The only thing I've seen is a little glitch in the add-on selector is the delete mod, because if you highlight one and hit delete, it won't always delete. Now I just added all the add-ons, so we'll have to get them back to questing as soon as it comes up. So it does do a reload UI, get your add-ons in order, and when you go back into it, you can select a different set of add-ons to get you into frame that you want. Because if you look right now, I'm at 167 milliseconds and 50 frames. Well, that is not really what I want when I'm doing this type of adventuring. I want my questing one, which will give me a better connection. So I click questing, and off it goes and loads those add-ons. I hope that makes sense. Anything we can do to help you guys when you're building characters or working on add-ons and things like that on PC or on probably the different consoles use the same add-ons and they work pretty much the same. Okay, so let's give it back to the add-ons. I can explain them. I'll take a little break here for a second. Advanced Loot Trafficker is one that helps you with your looting. Alchemy Tips is pretty much, Alchemy Tool Tips is one that works on crafting of your alchemy. Alpha Gear is very important if you want to have multiple builds for your character. This is Alpha Gear. It's in behind, you can't really see it. Let's do this way. Alpha Gear lets you build sets. I have 2 different builds here with the same armor, so if I want to do different things for different types, I just select the build I want. And that's Alpha Tools. And Rapid Riding lets you get on your mount when you're traveling. It'll just pop up and let you mount your mount. Once you get off, it will give you your ability back. What I mean by that is it takes one ability out of your bar and replaces it. You can tell it what slot to use. I think I use 4. Auto recharge does exactly what it says. It auto recharges your weapons if they get down to a certain level. Combat Matrix tells you about the combat. Craft store shows what you can craft and what you can't craft. Destination shows what's going on in a dungeon, where the bosses are and things like that. Dolman's Lazy Rick Crafter is, as it says, it lets you craft items easily. Dungeon Helper is another part that helps you in a dungeon by telling you what the premise of the dungeon is. Gear Sets let you sort your items into sets so that all of, let's say, Brahma's Curse are together, all of Night Mother's Silence are together, different things like that. It'll put the groups of that armor together so you can see the whole set. Greymon's Quick Slots is down here at the bottom. We use it to manage our quick slots so that we can see them on the screen, and we can set them up quickly and bind a key to each quick slot. Harvest Map is the map in the right corner that we use, shows us where everything is and where we're going. Inventory Insight lets you see who has what in inventory. So if I get inventory, it's going to tell me that Isabella Ludlow has this, Rabbit Ann Skydancer has this, so it shows me who has it. LUI Extended is my main setup that we use for everything in the game. That includes my bars and everything there. Map Pens displays the map pens. Master Merchant, everyone should be familiar with. That displays information about current cost and what you should sell things to. Minimap My Farquin is the actual basic minimap that's in the right corner, and when we hit Map Overview, shows you my build. Pocket Change automatically makes sure a character has a certain amount of gold in their bank and other items like tail bars. As you go to the bank, it resets you to the quantity that you preset. Points of color, very important to me. It's what displays the colorful pens on the map. I don't like the plain black and whites. Poison Master lets you make your poison. Potion Master lets you make your potions. Potion Maker is another one that extends what you can do with potions. Shopping List has to do with Master Merchant and is an add-on for it. Tamriel Trade Center is another type of tool that helps you price your items you're selling. Writworthy lets you know if a writ that you pick up under your daily writs, when you get to the end, it's going to give you master writs, and that's your master writ is going to tell you whether it is economically feasible that you craft it. What I mean is the materials that go into it going to cost more than the item, so you can get a balance of where you want to be. That's the information and breakdown on my add-ons I use. They're all listed on our channel. If you go down below, I always do that down below, you'll be able to see where it's talking about add-ons. I try to keep it updated, so that should help you guys. Alright, back to where we were. Sorry about the rude interruption for anybody that didn't like it. And now we're going to move and travel toward the dungeon that we're going to go in. Jump the wall. And then it didn't let me jump the wall. Whoop. Sorry about that. Hiccup. We'll go around the wall then. Okay. As I said, always be careful that you don't jump and hurt yourself. I did take a little bit of damage, but the overall amount of damage was not that extensive, so we're good to go. Check your armor occasionally. Make sure your armor is in good place to be. If you're just out in open world fighting, I don't mind my armor to get to 75 or between 75, 80, sometimes down to 70. If I'm dungeoning, I try to keep it at least at 90. That way I don't have to worry the whole dungeon. It's at 91 right now, so we're going to give it a try. Repair kits, I'm sorry, I've given you a lot of information. I hope it's not annoying to you. Repair kits. Repair kits, there's two types of repair kits. There's basically the in-game one that you pick up, and there's the ones that you get from your daily, I'm trying to think, the ones that you get from your daily achievements is what I'm going to say. Those can be the ones that automatically repair everything, but the daily ones you pick up only repair one item. So a good way of looking at that is, let me see if I have any on this character to explain it. Once I get there, I can explain it a little easier. Okay, I'm not trying to mount, not what you thought it was. Okay. There's also sky shards that do the same thing. Okay, I don't. Soul gems that'll do the same. Okay, I don't have any of those in here. But there's two types. There's two types of soul gems. There's the soul gems that charge one weapon, there's soul gems that will charge every weapon that you have on your person. Okay, so those are some tips that you want to look at, and I apologize that I'm not remembering the proper analogy for that, and I don't think we can get through this door. I think it's a locked door, it's an exit. Which means we have to move around in here. Okay, bookshelves. I am getting more aware of them right now. Some of my skills are getting close to being maxed, and just for the final kick, sometimes a bookshelf will give you it. That one didn't do anything. That didn't do anything. One little one here. Nothing. Okay, let's see where we're going. Okay, we're going to go all the way to here where the boss is. Don't know how much fighting it's going to incur. Okay. But I know there's a lot of bookshelves in there. Come on. There's one. I have a bow at 44. Well, guess what? She doesn't use a bow. And you can see that it has leveled clear to 44, even though it's not something that's equipped on this character. Max level of 50 is very, very desirable. Two-handed at 48. This is an easy way to level skill lines. Okay. Some people think it's not too cool. We'll come back and kill those guys as soon as we get everything else taken care of. We still have a few books over here. Okay. I know book finding and reading is a boring part of the game, but honestly it's a necessity. You need to read the books. Otherwise, you're going to spend a lot of time leveling your skills the hard way. Every once in a while we'll find a major skill that will benefit us, which helps tremendously, but not something we can't live without. Two more here. Okay. Another wall books. Okay, and this guy's reading a book. Give me your book. I want your book. So we're still at 91%, so it's not going to hurt us too bad to do this. That ought to get one more at least. Come on. And no. Alright, let's go back around here and expose of these guys. I think there might be some books here, but yeah, there is. Okay. Alright, guys. You're done. Aid's not gonna help you. Even farm aid, you're done. Okay, so we kill this one off and there. A little cruel to me here on these books. Okay, let's go up here and just kill these three off because they're irritating me. And it's XP. XP is what makes the world go around. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so that was not a big issue. All three are dead. We still have 3 over here to get rid of these last 3 books. Somebody should give me a point in one of my areas. Nope. One buck left. A little stingy there, wasn't it? Nobody gave me a point. Might as well kill him off and be done with him. Ooh, you brought a friend in. I didn't even see him. That was kind of different. Okay, so lots of books in here. Let's look at the back wall. See if we can get a skill. These 2 out of the road. Dungeons like this are very time consuming because the fact that they have the books, I can't get that one because my Atronach is in the road. But if I can level 4 skills or so, it's worth the time that I spend looking at the books and perusing through the bookshelf. And it's all because we're to the end almost on that. And once we hit 50, that means everything's unlocked, and we can use the scale points as we desire. I don't think I would open. Okay. Any questions, just ask away. Anything you want to know or any information you want to share. This is your channel, so you are the bosses. You can say and talk about whatever you want to. I don't mind. Like I said, we hang out and around, which is our very opening channel for anyone that wants to chat. Once you agree with the rules, that includes first thing you have to do is confirm your email address and then agree with the rules, and off you go. You are then a member of the realm. If you want to subscribe, I would appreciate that. Or to follow, that is the most key thing I am always looking for is followers. We are trying to push toward our partnership, which is my ultimate goal, so that I can give you guys back more. What I mean by that, if we become a partner with Discord, a partner with Twitch, all these different things we can become a partner in. That gives us the ability to give to you, our audience, friends, clan members, however you want to refer to you guys, more things like game codes, pets. A lot of the other streamers I watch, they give away porch bugs, war, mounts, all sorts of things. And that's one of our ultimate goals. And it's been a goal ever since day one of the game, is to do things that are beneficial to you guys. Because my goal there is to have you enjoy the game as much as I do. And like I said, May will be our 7th year of playing this game pretty much. And I enjoy it as much today as I did the very first day I played it. I need to change that statement. I enjoy it more than I did the very first day I played it, because now there is information out there. If I do get lost, I have a place to turn to with YouTube and other websites that have the information on them. Very involved game, lots of things to learn. There we go, blacksmithing increased to 26. So the more you have to learn, the harder the game is to complete and be successful at. Like I said, there's things that everybody has trouble with in the game. Mine is trials. I totally, honestly stink when it comes to being in trials. I can't perform a trial or complete a trial with anything. I have tried Maelstrom Arena several times, but I can honestly say I will not give up. I will try to do it again. Let's get rid of these guys. There's a chest over there on the left side. Not sure it's an intermediate. Intermediates are bad. They do give you some useful items sometimes. I like the masters and the advanced. They give you better quality items. Whoops. So on this one, we got a beekeeper necklace. Not a bad thing. Beekeeper's a pretty good set for different tasks. So that's the one thing you do get used to, is looking at the sets and finding how to put sets together to complement your playstyle, give you the best benefits that you can. One thing that I have strived to do with all my characters is to put sets together that work correctly. I am not ashamed to say that I use Outcasts, Dotsons, and Nodes websites to work on characters and to fashion my characters after, but 90% of the time we do not have the actual armor sets that they are using. We may use some champion points as they have fashioned them together, because that is what is going to help the build. Alright, we see what the Sky Shard is back in the corner there. Sometimes they hide them, as this one is, hiding in the corner. I did forget about the treasure chest, so no, we didn't. We opened it, didn't get anything out of it. Alright, so everything we're doing is working toward where the boss is. You got to kill him to complete the dungeon. Lots of dungeons have bosses. Some bosses are difficult, some are not so difficult. It depends upon your equipment, your abilities, and your playstyle. What's that one? Let's take care of these guys. By far, I do enjoy this as my main monster set for my magical users. Just the amount of proccing it does is something that you can't just ignore. I mean, if it's going to proc almost every time you fight, it adds to the amount of damage pretty well. We just leveled something. That was nice. We leveled one of our skill lines. And we're just getting ashes. We all fall down. Okay. This one's probably ash too. Every once in a while you'll get something out. We got some lockpicks. Lockpicks are expendable, but they are very much something you need in the game. Had a character yesterday that didn't have any, and all sorts of chests were coming up, and I couldn't get into any of them. So I had to stop and go back to a different character, transfer some lockpicks to the bank, and then move them to the character that didn't have them. So always keep an eye on lockpicks, make sure you have them. I have seen some extremely unbelievable things come out of chests, so be aware of that. Alright, we didn't make it there in this city, but I think I gotta go back over and kill the 3 in plant. There she goes. Heavy attack. Heavy attack. Taking that heavy attack. That one's down. Okay, let's go back to this corner. There are 3 fleeing in a circle. Not a good place to be standing. There you go. Let's just dump that on you guys. Consuming trap just increased. Okay. Using a skill sometimes does improve how quick it levels. Okay, let's... I'm not that person yet. Let's hit the map. Are they? Don't know. I see a marker, but I'm not sure where the person is. I may have to go back out there and get a quest off somebody. Not a big deal. We're going for the boss. I would say it's going to be over here somewhere. In the area of the boss. We'll find whatever it is. Go around again. Gotta go one more time. No, none. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's the marker. Let's just destroy these guys and be done with it. I'm only at 58% on my ultimate, so this is going to be a little involved. There we go. Just keep hitting him with things, and down he goes. That was the boss, and we do have a book. Read the first entry, skip and take the journal. Okay, we got the journal. So we completed that one, and we started another quest just by being in this area. Let's get rid of these guys, and there are a few books we want to search to be 100% we have everything. Back to the bookshelf. Nothing. And I think there was books over here. No, that was just a person. Dead person. Put it that way. Inventory's full. Alright, let's empty her inventory again. Sword. Really not quickly. These poisons. And recipes, none. Let's we'll just clean up real quick. The white items and go from there. That should be good. Okay, that should be good enough to complete. We did all those books. There are a few here. Alright, there we go. Kill this one. We get rid of our merchant. I have the merchant key bound to my Razor mouse, so it's just a matter of just tapping the key and the merchant will go away. I do have several keys on my mouse. There are 12 on this side. We're using a Razer Trinity Chroma mouse, which has replaceable buttons on the side, and you have a different set of choices. One set is 12, one set looks like it's 6 or 8, and then there's a set that's 2. I like the 12 button set because it gives me the ability to set all of my skills and my potions for my quick slots. Okay. And our banker and our merchant are bound to buttons on the mouse because they are quick slot items. It makes it a little easier. Alright, until it. Thank you. Alright, we're heading out of this dungeon. And I can honestly say that we kind of cleared it out pretty well. We killed everything pretty much that was in the dungeon. Okay. I hope everyone's enjoying this unscheduled stream. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Anybody who wants to reply in the stream is more than welcome. We enjoy communicating with you guys tremendously. Don't forget to become a member of our channel by going to Discord and following the link.
Inhumane Shooter Bot said we have a Discord channel for messages and game chat. Feel free to stop by and visit with us. https://discord.gg/cjazzacuda.
Thank you, Inhumane Shooter Bot. And look, there's an ogre. I haven't seen an ogre for a while. Work on him. They're a little tougher than some creatures. And he didn't last too long. Rubinite or Skeever there too. I just seen him. He's going to bite those Skeevers. Skeevers are just an annoyance 90% of the time. Let's kill a group of bees for fun. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Take care of the bees. Watch that. Okay, he took care of them for me. That was nice. Looking to see where I'm headed to now. Oh, I'm going to one of the capital areas right now. I don't remember why I've got to go there, but well, I guess we can try to figure it out. Is there a port? No, we might as well just mount up and ride to see what we got here. Okay, don't remember. We're going to Woodhearth to talk to Marico. Okay, no big deal. Okay, above. Going to be up here. an embassy or something. Might be an embassy. Thamor headquarters. Okay, that's just as good. Okay. We'll get this done. Okay, let's see.
I've served the Thalmor for almost 20 years now, as an advisor in the matter of healing arts.
I found your notes. The Belt Inheritance was using them to create liches.
Failed Inheritance were using my notes? What have I done? I was young and foolish when I wrote these notes.
Was it good, dear?
Save my wife from a consuming plague. Oh, I should have destroyed them then. I will destroy them now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for stopping there. Okay, let's complete this quest. And with where we're at right now, my friends, I am going to stop and take a break for a while, get some food because I need to eat. Otherwise, I would have a sugar issue. We don't want that, so I want to say have a good day today, a better day tomorrow, and God bless, and we'll see you next time you're in stream with us. Good evening, good afternoon, and good night. We will be back after a while. Goodbye. Let's see who we can find to let you guys go visit with. Let's find a very good person. Not too bad, but let's look. Okay. Let's look in there and see who. Okay. I'm kind of picky about who we're going to send you guys to visit with. Lots of times I'll try to help a newer person and see what we can do to help them. Okay. Just to help somebody is what we're looking for. Okay. Let's do fairy underscore NEK. Okay, let's do that. So we're going to do a slash read space. Okay. And let that go. Oops, that didn't work. We're on the wrong keyboard. That won't work. Gotta do it the right way. That should do it. There we go. Alright, so we're going to raid this young lady's channel. She's not got a lot of viewers, which will hopefully help her some. And there we go. We're raiding her. And party of 2, that's better than 0, so we'll just have...
Returning my journal to it. It pains me to think that it ended up in the wrong hands.
Okay, backspace, wrong key, there we go, and enter. And she is German, but at this point we don't mind. I don't mind helping somebody of any language, which makes things work a bit. Okay, so that, and we will stop. But yes.